Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Big gain for the Jets there. It's a gain of 43 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
From the gun, Rodgers. There's a short one taken by Ingram. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. Get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And a shotgun. It's done. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
We need 6 cats, 300. Hey, 88. Hey, check 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Steelers forward for maybe a yard. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Jets. It covers 51 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. Out to his right. He's going to keep it in, and he's into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Browns 10.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at the Jets' 44-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Once again, it's Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He's brought down number 20.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier.
the 27, here's second down and 6. Rodgers now. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A play fake, now dart. This is Card 2. And he's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Rodgers to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 23-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, here is Dart. Now a screen set up for Barkley. To the pylon, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cleveland. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Jets. Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets will cut it to a 2-point lead.
23, Jets 21.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
37 yards. First down, Cleveland.
On first down, Dart. Open man downfield is Higbee. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Browns. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
After the touchdown, out is Fultz to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Harvey. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. Again, it's Harvey. Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets will cut it to a 2-point lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Whoa! And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. That is quickly out to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First and 10.
That's good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of 20.
A run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cleveland. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return is Rodgers. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Green 18, back north. Green 18.
First down for Aaron. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd down, Rodgers. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rodgers going up top again. Flush to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Luther Burden. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Browns 38, Jets 35.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
1-yard gain brings up
It is 2nd and 9.
at the 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Barkley. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
It's a gain of 11.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Here's Smith to return it, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. On play action, it is Dart. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Jets' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. To the air once more is Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
To the air again goes Dart. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 5. That's to the left side, taken in by Diggs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
And the Browns, first down.
That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Here we go. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
19, go check. Cougar 19.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
To the 50.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Here's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down.
Another Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Into space. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Vote now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Browns will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Dart. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to end up losing a couple yards. Not a good 1st down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Dart. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
3rd down.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Browns will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he ran right through one tackle, sliding forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 9-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, Rodgers. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
And the Jets first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They're trying to punch it in with Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
That's good.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Saquon Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Rodgers on first down. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
10 yards on the play. That's good for Jets.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Rodgers now. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Rodgers. A throw downfield caught by Burton. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. The throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
To the right side, caught by Burton.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New York. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Rodgers to throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In motion is Myers. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So on fourth down, they'll turn to Lou Hedley here to punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run with Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers. That's out left and complete to Burden. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pass completed to Douglas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Whoa! And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage.
Browns 61.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st down, Dart. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.